Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to talk about 8 helpful tips to help you import from China. Many businesses throughout the world depend on Chinese imports nowadays to fulfill their inventory requirements. Products made in China, such as shoes, clothing, electronics, furniture, toys, and many more, are more popular worldwide. However, anyone new to the business may still find that the importing process is very complicated. It's confusing and expensive. Below are 8 tips we're going to talk about today for managing the Chinese imports of your business more efficiently. The first tip here is understand your role in the process. You are an importer whenever you purchase products from foreign countries such as China. As an importer, typically all you need to do is give the supplier your address information and they will take care of the rest. The shipment will likely come via FedEx, DHL, or UPS. Usually, smaller packages with less value will be delivered right to your door, and you don't have to pick up your packages from the shipping company. The second tip, find good products. There are a lot of Chinese suppliers who sell cheap, low-quality products. However, you must avoid these products, especially if you are going to resell them to your customers. Only purchase good quality products to resell to your customers. That is how your business will grow. The third tip here is check the import laws of your country. Before you purchase an overseas product, make sure you are legally allowed to import it into your country. Some countries have import restrictions on certain types of products. If you try to import one of these restricted items, it might be sent back to the shipper. You may even get fined by the government too. So please pay more attention to these items. The next tip, find the classification number of the product. Each imported item will have its own tariff classification number that is 10 digits long. The tariff classification number and the certificate of origin are necessary to calculate the rate of duty, which is an important fee you must pay. A calculation of the land cost must be done as well. The Incoterms are particularly essential to focus on. Before you submit your order to the supplier, make sure the total landed cost is calculated. For example, you can find the FOB rate, which is the free on-board rate, by adding together the product price, Chinese shipping charges, custom clearance fee, land transport cost, and duty tax costs. The fifth tip, locating the Chinese supplier. If you know which product you want to purchase and import, the next step is to find a supplier who can fulfill your order. During this process, make sure you understand their shipping terms, especially regarding the delivery time. If you have found a supplier who looks good, then request a pro forma invoice from them. It is also called a quote sheet. This documentation will give you specific information about your purchase, such as the weight, packed dimensions, value, and description of each product. The sixth tip is about calculating the total shipping costs. International shipments have a plethora of fees attached to them. Aside from the standard shipping costs, you also have container fees, broker fees, packaging fees, and terminal handling fees. Add up the total cost of all these fees so that you know what to expect for your shipping expenses. The next tip, track the shipment. International shipments will not come quickly. If you are on the east coast of the United States and you order a product from China, then you probably won't get the shipment for about 30 days. In contrast, if you are on the west coast, It may only take about 14 days also. Save the freight documents related to the shipment, such as the bill of loading, commercial invoice, and packing list. You can use this documentation to understand the customs clearance process that your shipment will go through after it arrives in your country. And the last tip here is about the arrival of the shipment. Ask your customs broker to accept the shipment when it arrives at the customs facility. If there are no discrepancies with the paperwork, then your shipment should be available for pickup after customs clear it. For smaller orders, your shipment will be delivered to the address that you specified initially. Still have more questions? Here are some additional recommendations. The first recommendation: don't always choose the cheapest products. Products that are priced too cheaply are probably bad products. If you don't see a lot of other vendors selling similar products for the same price, then something must be wrong. Remember that purchasing quality products is essential, even if you have to pay a little more to get them. The second recommendation: explain your specifications to the supplier. If you have specific requirements or specifications for the products or shipping, then you must discuss them with the supplier before anything gets shipped out. Otherwise, you might end up with products or materials that you did not want. The third recommendation: don't act suspicious of the supplier upfront. When doing business with a new supplier, try to show a level of trust and respect when you communicate with them. Don't act rude or suspicious with them if they haven't done anything wrong. Remember, you need to have a good relationship with your supplier so that they will treat your products well and give you high-quality customer support. Next recommendation: verify FOB terms. Please remember to verify that your supplier accepts the FOB terms associated with their closest airport or port. If so, then you will have lower shipping expenses and more control of the shipment. The fifth recommendation is be mindful of shipping times. We all know that it takes a long time to ship products over the ocean from one country to another. You plan for shipping times that could take up to 30 days. In fact, it could take 7 days just for the supplier to prepare the documentation, ship the product, and clear it through customs. The sixth recommendation is about commercial import regulations. You have to concern yourself with import regulations if you are importing products for resale or commercial purpose. If you claim a shipment is for personal use, the customs authority has the final say in determining whether that is true or not. They will look inside the packaging and evaluate the shipment. If they say a bunch of products inside the packaging, they might consider it for business purpose rather than for personal use. Then the import regulations would apply. Alright, that's the end of my talk today. I hope these suggestions and little tips can be helpful for you. If you still have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below or go to our website, supplier.com, to leave your comment or question there. We will reply you within 24 hours. Thank you again. Hope you have a nice day.